Welcome to the Retirement Halftime Show. I'm Heather MacWilliams. Joining us is Alexander Joyce with ReJoyce Financial. Alex, it seems when we're talking about finances, everyone has an opinion. Sure. I want to go through some of these kind of old wives' tales, and you tell me if they are fact or fiction.
That's fun.
Okay,
sure.
All right. Yeah. The first one, giving up daily coffee purchases are a financial game changer. And I'm afraid of your answer here because I love coffee. You might hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I don't think, giving up, again, my opinion,
yes.
Right? Killing all the joy in your life in order to save every single penny. I think that there should be comfortable outlets. Of course, if you feel guilty about doing something like that and it's taking away from something that you could be saving for, whether that be short-term or long-term goals, right? I don't think that if it comes down to making coffee decisions. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, when we look at $5 times 7 days times a week times 4 weeks times the year, if you will, because there's some things that are difficult, or there's some things that are tough to give up, and some things that again derail an overall financial plan. I don't think sometimes, in some cases, coffee is that significant, if you will.
Okay, thank you for that answer. I love that.
I love my coffee.
How about this next one? They say having a financial advisor only benefits the wealthy.
I don't believe that. That's one I'm more than opinionated. My opinion goes far on that one, being an advisor. But I think that people that are more mature in life feel like it's too late. People that are too young feel like they're too young.
Right.
People right in the middle don't think it's a good time. In fact, there's never a good time to do anything, right? And so this is one that most people very often procrastinate on. And I think that we are our own worst enemy because the expectation is not really managed up front. I think the big thing that the Department of Labor has really tried to do, in my opinion, is create more transparency when it comes to cost. And I think that that's the number one reason people don't choose or take that leap of faith to work with an advisor, because if they think that maybe their stuff is messy, or they don't think that they have it all together.
Yeah.
They don't think they've saved enough. And I think more than anything, they don't know the cost. And so we want to get in front of that.
Yeah, because there are so many different fee models.
There are. There are. And so I think that when it comes to us, working with a fee-only advisor and a fiduciary firm, holistic, I think makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Monitoring the stock market daily. Should we be doing this?
I think your advisor should be doing that.
Okay.
And I think that the reason your advisor should be doing that is because you've hired them to shift that responsibility, if you will, away from yourself. Yeah. I think when you look at your money, it is very personal and it's very emotional. And I think that still some people want to get into the weeds of that, of all of that stuff, if you will. But generally, when we work with an advisor, and again, I always say that we're not a right fit for everybody, and everybody's not a right fit for us. And I think that when we build models and plans, if you will, the philosophy, Heather, is that we want to build a plan that we can rely on, a roadmap that we can trust, a direction that we can manage along the way. And I think that the philosophy being plan first, invest later, invest into the plan. Nobody goes out of the driveway to go to Florida and just takes a left, right? They kind of have a roadmap and a designed angle of which they're going to get there. Of course, many people do it over and over. It becomes very repetitious. So does a plan. But we have to manage and we have to review along the way, because there is something certain in life, Heather, and life is going to change.
Yeah, it always changes. There's always emotions involved. You listen to the news one day and it's like rumors, innuendo, like, what do? I'm going to pull my money out. Just relax, right? Relax. Let the professionals handle
That's
it.
Exactly right. That's exactly right.
Okay. Can money make you happy? Money makes you happy. That's what people say.
That's what people say. I've met people that are very free, and they don't have a lot of money. But I tell you what they have is they have in their hearts, they have freedom, because their accomplishments with what they have, which is happiness, made them free. Yeah. And sometimes when I think and I look at that, it's like, well, you need money to do that. But I think some people, that if they got a couple of kids, or they got 4 kids and they're debt free and their education's paid for, and they got a couple of grandkids and the fireplace is burning around Christmas and they have all the family there, that's joy. And that's inner freedom. And I think that that is life work, and that's what we want to do, is set people free, whether that's financially or whether that's inner freedom. We just want their hearts to be whole and full. Yeah,
having that security is peace of mind, and I think that's something you cannot put a dollar amount on it. Right.
I agree.
As always, Alex, great information. And be sure to stick around, because we have a whole lot coming up next.